This is Terror House Radio with Matt Forney and Bryden Proctor.
Yeah, welcome to it, Terror House Radio, episode number 34. I'm Matt Forney, your charming and loquacious host. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief of Terror House Press. Joining me is my co-host and producer, Bryden Proctor. How you doing, Bryden?
I can't tell if I have to poop or, like, if that's something that's going to happen later. Like, but there's something going on stomach-wise that's, like... So, like, I found out how, like, you know, I mean, I guess everybody probably really knows this, but you forget about it until you know, get drunk and look it up again or whatever. Like, just how long intestines are. They got a long ways to go in there, man. There's all kinds of trouble that can go wrong.
Oh, yeah. I mean, last week, I'm pretty sure I shat out some kind of intestinal parasite.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, and then I kind of blocked it out. And then you reminded me of that again. It was just like, you know, if you got fucking tapeworms, like some weird communist fucking worm in your asshole, I probably don't need to hear about it. In fact, I think we probably know entirely too much about each other's fucking pooping habits. I don't know why, but it's like it always comes up. It's always something.
Well, I had to bring it up because it was funny. I mean, it was
not funny.
Horrifying.
It's not funny. Having a worm in your ass is not funny. It means you could die.
Yeah, it was horrifying when it happened, but now it's funny.
I don't know about that, dude. Did you go to one of these fucking shamans that they call doctors over there?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, dude. I don't know where to go.
Well, I think I feel fine. I felt fine before it happened. I'm not even sure what, you know, if it was a worm or whatever. It was very long and stringy.
Dude, don't tread on me, man. You're treading. Don't fucking tread on me, dude.
Okay, I won't tread on you. I also remember.
Man. That's what that guy worked at. He looked like the fucking snake on the flag, too. I guarantee you. The guy comes out there and he's just like, for whatever reason, you were like, I lost like 75 pounds over the last 6 weeks. It's weird. I don't know what that could have been. It's just like a fat fucking tapeworm. It's just like, I'm done. I'm full. That's all I can do. I don't know how tapeworms work.
I assume they just leech resources, and if they can't get anything, they die.
Oh, like women. Fun fact, all tapeworms are female. That's probably something you could tell somebody and they'd believe it. You'd be like, you know, all tapeworms are female? Because, like, who knows? If anybody's like, nuh-uh, I'm a fucking butt bugologist or whatever, they're like, how often do you run into those guys? You don't. So, like, you could just start that rumor. You're like, yeah, they're like seahorses. They're all female or whatever the fuck seahorses deal is. The males get pregnant or some weird shit. Which, that never made any sense to me. Why not just go, okay, that was the girl.
Yeah, I actually, looked it up right now, and you're half right. All tapeworms are hermaphrodites, meaning that they are male and female.
Progressive.
Very forward-thinking on that part.
Yeah. We should, maybe that's why communists are such fucking worms, you know? They're just, they're just taking it out. I guess probably all worms are hermaphrodites, right? Because, like, dude, you know what's weird about the worms is, like, if you cut a worm in half and they're just like, fuck it, I'm 2 people now? That's wild to me. I don't understand that. That and starfish. You cut off one of their arms or whatever, and they're like, I'm going to go be another fucking starfish. You can't stop me. That's fucking crazy to me. If I could do that, man, if I could fucking do that, I'd just be cutting off fingers all the time. There'd just be little fucking Brydens running around saying the N-word.
That's a beautiful fucking image. I
just start my own fucking podcast network, dude, of just me. I'd have no fingers. I'd have to wear mittens all the time. But, like, I'd have 11 shows. 12 people listen.
Yeah, it's like how stone crab claws can, like, regrow one of their claws if you snip it off just right.
Yeah. Or, like, they tear off, those are the same guys that'll, like, if it's injured, they'll tear off their fucking arm.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild. That's fucking nuts. Crabs are awesome in the way, like, they scare me, you know? They're awesome in the way that they'll just fucking fight anything. They're just like, I swear to God, they're saying slurs, 100%.
Oh yeah. Like the entire the bottom of the Gulf right now is just a sea of N words.
Duh. Oh, this is cracking me up. Last night it was like, all quiet and shit, and it was just the crickets outside. Like, but there was a lot of them, tons of them doing the thing. And I was thinking, man, it would be funny if I had like a translator, a cricket to human translator, and I could turn it on, and then all I hear is just like a chorus of like, "My eyes have seen the glory of the triplet at the zoo."
Yeah, it's like the episode of Rick and Morty where Morty can learn how to talk to animals, and it's like the answer sign. Okay, the queen makes babies. We need to get food for the queen. Get food for the queen. Make babies.
Yeah, except in this one, crickets were just being racist.
Yeah.
They're really into American History X.
Well, part of the plot twist in that episode was that like the squirrels were like running some kind of conspiracy.
I've seen a lot of Rick and Morty. I don't remember that episode though.
It was season 3.
I don't know if I've seen that. People shit on that show all the time, but it's like as long as you're not like, wow, this is so deep and yay, fucking whatever philosophical thing people, I don't know, get from it for some reason. And even if you are like that, I don't give a shit. It's an okay show. It's got some funny moments. I like Dan Harmon, even though he's a creep.
Yeah, Rick and Morty fans are trash, but like the show's all right. Like season 3 was not that great, but season 4 was a bit better.
See, a buddy of mine keeps wanting me to watch season 4, and he keeps asking if I've watched it, but it's been like a year. I'm like, no, I haven't done that yet. I like the only thing I credit that fucking show for is, and now I can't remember the name of it, is turning me on to that one song where it's like, ooh, not the Fight Club song. What's that one stupid song? You got at the end, Morty tears out that weird thing from his eye or whatever. I forget that song, but I like that song. That's a good song.
I vaguely remembered. I think I blocked that episode out though.
Why? It was a pretty good one. I thought it was interesting.
I don't know.
You know what's
Kind of
good?
a bad.
Motherfucking
What's good?
Pale Waves.
Oh yeah. I mean, I saw you playing one of their songs on your stream last week, and I've just been listening to their album nonstop.
Yeah, last night was the first time I listened to any song besides Television Romance, which I don't even know how I fucking found that shit. I think I was just streaming and was like, "Oh, dude, goth chick, gotta check that out."
Yeah,
And,
you saw a hot goth chick, and like that was it.
yeah,
And she is hot.
yeah. I mean, dude, I'll bet without all that goth makeup and shit, though, she's fucking a dog.
Oh, you can look the pictures up on Google Images. There's one without her makeup, and she's not bad looking, not as good looking with the makeup, but she's all right.
That drummer's ugly as shit.
Yeah, the drummer's a woman, right?
Yeah, that was something that I had to confirm, but yeah, that's the woman. What's funny is it's just like, "Aw, sweetie, you can like The Cure, but you don't have to try to look like Robert Smith." She's rough, but yeah, you're right. I don't know. This is an ugly broad for sure.
I love how the aesthetic of the band is like. I love how the aesthetic of the band members is just like totally mismatched, because you got the lead singer with the goth makeup, and like the bassist and the rhythm guitarist are just like dudes and fucking button downs, and the drummer looks like she's from The Cure.
Yeah, she straight up.
It's like they don't give a fuck, and it's great.
She looks like a like a current day Robert Smith. Is what the drummer fucking looks like. She is an ugly broad, and I can't tell if the bass...
The music defies the music defies expectations too, because I figured you see the goth chick and you're figuring they're going to be like some, I don't know, typo negative, super depressing band, but now they're doing very light and happy dream pop.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's fucking weird gay shit, but I like it. It's good. I like a bunch of fucking terrible, dumb music. I mean, it's not groundbreaking by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fucking catchy.
It's nice. It's nice. It's nice and retro. It's like all the the dream pop bands that were popular around the late aughts.
Yeah, I was listening to different shit around that time. I was doing a lot of drugs. It was a fun time. But yeah, no, the guitarist and the bassist, I can't tell if they're brothers or if they're fucking each other. Or if they're brothers that are fucking each other. I don't know, but something gives me the creeps about him. And that guy plays bass with a pick, which means he's a fucking bitch.
Yes. Real bassists do it with a knuckle.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, the whole point of fucking playing the bass is so you can, like, use your fingers and you're like, boom, 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 and like you just do the whole, the two things, and then you're just like, yeah, and you got to nod your head back and forth, like do that whole thing. Like basically, if you're gonna play bass, I need you to do it in blackface. You got to be a black guy.
Well, I mean, Shooter did once joke that like bassists are the N-words of bands, so.
Yeah, and usually they are the N-words in the band, and they're great bassists. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why. It's just something in... South Park did a bit on this. I don't know why black guys play bass, but every single one of them can. They just can. I don't know why. Some of them are okay drummers, but, like, usually you just hand them a bass guitar and they just fucking go wild on it. I don't know why. They just... It's in their blood. It's in their blood. Like, thieving. They're just something they do. I don't know what... Dude... How ironic would it be if a black guy used a basketball to break open a pawn shop window to steal a bass guitar? That would be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that has already happened this year.
Well, I don't know how you'd break something open with a basketball, but probably with the extra bone in his foot gave him the leverage. Oh man, I'm racist this morning. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're racist and I'm hungry. I'm eating a salad right now, if you didn't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fucking, that pisses me off. Not that you're eating a salad. Just, one, it pisses me off that you're eating your salad. Like, who are you kidding? But, I was thinking about this the other day. Potato salad, that's not a fucking salad. It's just potatoes and maybe onions in there.
And mayonnaise.
Well, sometimes vinegar. Like, I make my potato salad with just mayonnaise, garlic, salt, pepper, fucking thyme if I've got it, and then a little mustard. That's fucking it, man. It's good as fuck. But like let's be realistic here. How much how is it a fucking salad when there's like typically only about like 6 ingredients and like 2 of those are some type of fucking something that goes on a burger?
Yeah, good point. It's like macaroni salad. Well, macaroni salad can sometimes qualify as actual salad because they'll have celery in there or some shit.
Yeah, but what makes something a salad? What's the minimum amount of ingredients to make something a salad? Because like fruit salad, that's fucking beyond bullshit.
Would like 3 or 4 sound reasonable? Like 4 at least?
I guess. I mean, like, let's say, like, the thing is, like, okay, Caesar salad. What's in that? It's just, that's the specific dressing. You just get some romaine, that dressing, maybe croutons if you're not too stale. It's still a Caesar salad? I want to see what qualifies.
Well, this is definitely a salad because it's got lettuce, tomato, celery, and what the hell is there? Onions.
All right.
You know what definitely isn't a salad?
What?
Aunt Myrna's party cheese salad.
The fuck is Aunt Myrna's party cheese salad? Is that some shit from Wisconsin? What the fuck is that?
Oh, you didn't see my stream from last week because I was taking requests for Streamlabs donations, and Beckloff sent in telling me to review Aunt Myrna's party cheese salad. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Like, I had to stifle a gag while I was watching that video.
It looks
basically it's Jell-O, Cool Whip, celery, I think, hot peppers, pineapple, and cheese, all mixed in a gelatinous mixture. Oh yeah, and they heat it up. You're supposed to heat it up on like the stove, but you don't heat up the fucking cheese. You put the cold fucking cheese, shredded cheese, on top afterwards, and then you let it sit in the fridge for like 12 hours.
Who's doing this? This has got to be a joke, right?
It is not a joke. You can find this on YouTube. Aunt Myrna's party cheese salad. The video's got a ton of downvotes because people, think it's disgusting, and it is disgusting. But Yeah, the fat guy who's advertising it in the video is like, it's almost like a dessert. It's almost like a dessert. Yeah, it's not a fucking salad. It's an abomination. It's a gateway to hell.
This looks really bad, and it makes me like think we should probably throw the poor into camps.
There you go.
Like that doesn't make this doesn't make none of this makes any sense. I don't like that at
It's
all.
Yeah, trust me. I'm happy I watched it at night because I wouldn't have been able to eat after seeing that shit.
Well, I'm on the fucking Wikipedia for. There's apparently these are the different types of salads. You got a green salad, a wedge salad, fruit salads, rice and pasta salads, bound salads, which I guess is just has got mayonnaise in it. Dinner salads, which is just like big salads that have meat in it, and then dessert salads. Uh, and yeah, that's just like ambrosia. Oh, dude, ambrosia is the fucking nastiest bullshit in the world. There's a
The fuck is ambrosia?
oh, dude. So it's a fruit salad of it's usually canned stuff, but this says it could be fresh or canned. Pineapple, mandarin orange, orange sections, marshmallows, coconut, maraschino cherries, banana, strawberries, peeled grapes, crushed pecans, with mayonnaise.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That
man.
sounds like I think I got diabetes just listening to that description.
Yeah, it's like it's a fucking Midwestern thing. It's kind of like a fucking, it's gross, man. It's not a good thing. Ambrosia's fucking, yeah. Well, I mean, I say it's gross like I've ever had it before, but I've seen it places. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Even the name doesn't sound good. It sounds like a fucking disease, you know? Not good. Not into it.
It's like in Greek mythology, ambrosia is like the food of the gods. No, that's a fucking lie right there.
Oh, dude, how did they steal that name then? How did they, like, if you're going to make something and you're going to call it some fucking ancient Greek shit, how in the fuck are you going to be like, you know what, marshmallows and mayonnaise, dude, I got this.
What's the ancient Greek word for diabetes? Because they should have named it that.
That'd be good. It just,
Diabeticus salad. No, that's more Roman than Greek, but you get the idea.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just like fruits. I don't like fruit anyway. Like I just don't ever really, I don't see the point in it. Just eat a fucking vegetable, Like what's the point? Like here's an apple. What? No. Why would I want a fucking apple for? I don't know. What's your favorite fruit? I don't think I have one.
My favorite fruit are pears because
Ugh.
one of the few fruits I can actually eat.
Why?
Like I don't know. I've got like some kind of fruit allergy where I can eat apples, I can eat pears, I can eat bananas, I can eat grapefruit and oranges. But if I try to eat a lot of fruits like pears, peaches, nectarines, I mean not pears, plums. If I try to eat those, my gums start itching like crazy,
Huh.
like a painful itch. So like I don't eat those very often.
See, I guess the only fruit that I like is I like raspberries and blackberries, but for whatever reason they like make my tongue swell up a little bit. Like not in like a terrible way. I mean, I can deal with it, and I'm not gonna choke or die or anything, but it's noticeable. It's kind of stingy. But I like raspberries and blackberries. I guess those are good. I mean,
Berries are awesome. Yeah.
yeah, and like I'm not against fruit juices, but like don't hand me an apple. And pears are just gross. They're just fucking misshapen dry ass apples. I hate pears.
I love pears. They're always wet and they fix the problem with apples and that pears are a lot easier. They're a lot softer.
Yeah, I mean I guess, but like I'm not trying to like gum at some fruit, So it's like yeah, I don't know. I just like, what's the point? Melons, I'm not a big fan. I hate mango. Bananas, I mean, it's just like, maybe once in a blue moon a banana, but it's like, it's just mushy, Um,
Bananas are good, but I don't like buying them because like they go bad really quickly.
Yeah, instantly. It's like you gotta get a banana that day. But the problem is, everywhere you go that's got single bananas, they're always they got spots on them. They're all brown and shit because it's a gas station. And you could buy one, just at the grocery store. But what kind of an asshole are you ripping off of these bunches of bananas?
Yeah, yeah. As we're talking about salads and fruit salad, what's your opinion of Waldorf salads, Brad?
Isn't that the one with the pecans and I don't know.
Yeah, it's a fruit and nut salad.
Let me take a look at it. I've never had it.
I hate them. They're disgusting.
It looks interesting.
Every time I think of a Waldorf salad, I think of the scene in Weeds where Zooey Deschanel is jacking the dude off in bed because he's talking about making the Waldorf salads.
I don't remember that. I must not have gotten that far in the series.
Yeah, she had a bit role as the main character's crazy ex.
Yeah, no, I never got that far. It was like I watched it up until like I think it was season 3. That was during that writer's strike, and I was like, "Oh, this is fucking terrible," and I never watched it again.
Show was okay, I guess. wasn't great, but it's not one on the top of my list.
Well, it started out good because it was like funny, and then like during the writer's strike, they like all of the fucking people writing it were like, "I've never told a joke in my life. Let's have a really serious thing." And then they just when they came back from the writer's strike, they were like, "All right, I guess we're a drama now." It's like, cool. This sucks,
Yeah, that wasn't a good turn. But yeah, every time I think of Waldorf salads now, I think of that scene, and I fucking hate it.
You get hard. Just think about Zooey Deschanel jerking off dudes.
I think about Waldorf salads and a certain other bodily fluid.
Pee. Oh man, I've been on this fucking this is the second one that I've bought in the last few days. Been on this Sam Adams kick. It's time to drink Sam Adams, dude.
You're falling prey to the advertising?
No. I haven't seen any advertisements for it, but they do have their Oktoberfest beer, which is pretty fucking good. So.
Oh yeah.
I got that. They've got a new one now. They got this pumpkin ale, which is pretty fucking good. So, been on board with that. Sam Adams is just like a good one to drink whenever you're like, what the fuck should I get? You really can't go wrong with Sam Adams.
I think I've had Sam Adams exactly once in my life. I certainly haven't seen one out here, so.
Yeah, they probably don't have it out there, huh? How do you think Sam Adams feels about, well, I mean, he's dead, but, how do you think he'd feel about, he's just like, and then I became a beer. That's what he's most famous for. I guarantee you, most of the people in this country, if you were to say Sam Adams, they would go, oh, the beer, not the man.
Well, I mean, I struggle to remember what the hell Sam Adams actually did in the Revolution, so.
He was fucking. Let me look it up exactly, but yeah, he was one of the guys.
I know he was the brother of John Adams, who was a far more important figure. But
oh man, you hate to fucking live in that shadow, eh? Let's see, what were his big thing? No, he was just there. Yeah, he was just a politician.
He was just hanging around.
Yeah, well, he was one of the architects of the principles of American republicanism that shaped political culture in the United States. And he was the second cousin of John Adams.
There we go.
Yeah, he does kind of seem like if he wasn't a beer, nobody would give a shit.
Yeah, it's like asking people what they think of, I don't know, Charles Carroll or whatever.
Lewis Carroll?
No, Charles Carroll, or the guy. I'm probably misplacing the name. One of the founding fathers. There are a ton of founding fathers that nobody knows or cares about because they were totally unimportant.
Lewis Carroll founded Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, but he wasn't American, so fuck him.
Yeah, but I mean, arguably pretty important. Good old.
Yeah, more important than the Carroll who signed the Declaration of Independence. So yeah, I would agree on that.
Dude, John Hancock kicks ass. Like, that guy's fucking awesome because he was like, I want my name to be extra big so that the British can suck my ass. And then now it's just like, you're the signature guy. You know? And who was the one guy who was like fucking hammered? He was just drunk as shit, and you can see he's got a sloppy one. There's a lot of cool guys signed that thing. You know, they were fucking they were terrorists. But yeah, we look at them pretty fondly because they were pretty cool. Because like cool guys, they thought taxes were gay.
Yep, that's the most important thing of all.
It really, like, the older I get.
Remember, it's not terrorism if you win.
Yeah, that's the scary part. You know. Man, you're really just going to sit here and fucking loudly crunch on a goddamn salad. Like, it's just somebody is fucking at work right now with headphones on, working the goddamn line, listening to you fucking munch a salad. Like, loud salad too. Like, there's like tortilla strips or something in there.
No, there wasn't. There was just croutons.
Ah, croutons.
I've never seen tortilla strips out here.
Oh yeah, I guess they probably don't really have those, huh? Like, tortillas probably.
No, just eating a regular Caesar salad.
Huh. Yeah. One day we're gonna get your internet to work. And,
it's working right now.
It's doing weird shit. It's fucking awful. Yeah. I guess they probably aren't like big fans of like burritos and shit out there. They probably don't really have them, huh?
Well, Mexican food in Europe is terrible. Like, almost always terrible. I've encountered exactly 2 good Mexican restaurants on the entire continent. Well, it's like one of those weird ethnic cuisines that you really need to have like Mexicans around to cook.
No.
Like, you can replicate Japanese pretty easily. Mexicans or Americans. I'll expand that a bit. You need to have one or the other around to have a good Mexican restaurant. You can replicate, sushi with locals. You can replicate Italian with locals. French, weird FSU cuisines that no one has heard of. That's all easy to do. But Mexican food, you gotta have a Mexican or an American or a Mexican American.
I don't know about that. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Because, like, look at, Taco Bell. That's
No Taco Bell's here either.
Yeah, but there could be. You wouldn't need, you could teach somebody how to fucking, bend a tortilla and make a burrito. Because, like, Mexican food's not that fucking good. Like, Taco Bell's delicious, but, like, Mexican food, like, actual Mexican food is not that fucking good. I don't see the whole big fucking deal about it, It's just tortillas, cheese, beans, some meat, and rice. Like, that's for every
I like
meal.
it because, I like it because it's something that I can't, find easily. And when I do find a good Mexican restaurant, I cherish it. I cherish it like I would my firstborn son.
Yeah, but just because you can't find something out in the fucking armpit of the world doesn't mean that it's good.
Yeah, yes, it does.
I mean, shit, maybe there's a reason that, I don't know, fucking Spanakopita or wherever the fuck you're living right now, doesn't need fucking Mexican food. They do need Taco Bells. I mean, and a Starbucks, and a Domino's, and at McDonald's and shit. Really, I mean, that's the real American imperialism, and we need to fucking bring it to the world. Fuck bringing your ass democracy, dude. We're bringing you Taco Bell. Quesadillas.
Well, that would be an improvement. McDonald's and Starbucks isn't a problem. There's plenty of those around here.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We need that. We need fucking Amazon. I'm thinking I'm going to fucking get right with God. And by get right with God, I mean I'm going to just start rooting for Amazon. That way, I can seem like a good fucking early adopter of the, loving Jeff Bezos train. That way when he comes by, after he teams up with Elon Musk, who's going to fucking break bad and be an evil guy on us with the Neuralink, whenever they come for me with that fucking Amazon-sponsored Bill Gates vaccine and shit, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, I love you guys. And hopefully they go easy on me.
Fat luck of that happening. He might let you kiss his boot before they, shoot you in the neck.
That'd be pretty cool. At least I get to touch some expensive boots made from children.
Plant your lips on some authentic baby hide leather.
Yeah, man. I mean, just as long as I get one up on everybody else, right? That's the only thing I care about. Is like I just want to be made to feel special.
You sound like a man with very low self-esteem.
I got pretty low everything. Like my dick hangs low to the ground. Boom. Da-na, ba-na, da-na, wow, wow. This is my theme music. I'm going to make theme musics for us. I'm going to make this show nothing but drops. That'll just be the whole thing. We're going to sound like the fucking morning zoo. It'll just be great. I'm going to get theme musics and like, all kinds of stuff like, ooh, papi, and oh no. I guess I'll just use like Mexican people as the drops for like sounds. That'd be good.
Making it even more racist than it already is.
Oh yeah, dude. Like it'll be awesome. Just each episode, we'll just choose an ethnicity, and then that'll just be the drops for the whole thing. I'll just get all these sounds. It'll be fucking good. It'll be like it'll be an hour show, but like 25 minutes of it is that, and then like we could start doing ad reads for like really really shady fucking like Russian gambling sites and antivirus software from China and shit. It'll be fucking awesome.
We can go around the world. We can like have a different country that we slur every week.
Yeah, man. The morning slur.
We'll have to get really creative when it comes to the more obscure ones. Like, and this is the episode where we make fun of Uzbekistan.
Nah, see, it's super easy. You don't have to really put a lot of thought into it. You just pick a food that they eat in that country and then say the N-word afterwards.
Okay, so sawdust N-word.
Yeah. I mean, any of that. Do they eat sawdust over there?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they eat. I just looked at the map randomly and picked an obscure country that no one cares about.
I like making up shit that people eat. Like, the British eat clay. I don't know why I've said that for a couple years, but I have, and other people should go and repeat it. They eat clay.
Yeah, the British eat clay. The French eat tree bark.
The Portuguese do eat ants. That was another one I started a long time ago.
Germans enjoy licking rocks.
Yeah. No. That's cocks, buddy.
Also true.
Yeah. Yeah. I fucking hate the Germans, man. What a bunch of sad saps. Oh my god. That just, it's like you almost took over the world twice, and then now you're just like, I don't know. Like, they're just the biggest fucking babies. Like, what an overcorrection, Like, just dial it back a little bit. Like,
yeah.
I get being like, I mean, to be fair, they probably shouldn't be allowed to be a country. After the Second World War, they probably shouldn't be allowed to be a country. The whole world should have gotten together and gone, this is enough of this shit. But like, I get like where they're coming from with like, whoa, we are anything but this. But like, dial it back. It's just such a fucking overcorrection.
Yeah, get a better hobby than jerking off in public, which is something that Germans do.
Yeah. I mean, that and the Koreans like to do that. Any Asians like doing that.
Yeah, and actually, keep getting ripped off by gypsy hookers. It's hilarious to watch.
Wait, you keep getting ripped off by gypsy hookers?
A friend of mine told me this. This was in Hungary. She used to work at a McDonald's in Hungary, and she watched this old German pervert, groping the tits of a gypsy hooker in the courtyard. And while he was busy groping her tits, she snatched his wallet out of his back pocket.
Nice.
Yep. That's Germany now.
That's fucking hilarious. That actually sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, I can't blame her. Idiot. Well, first off, he's going to gypsy hookers. He's already failed at life. He's putting his. Who the fuck actually puts shit in their back pockets? Like, that's like on every like traveler's manual. Don't put stuff in your back pockets. It might be taken by a pickpocket. Who uses that? Because if you put anything large in your back pockets, like you're gonna have to take it out when you sit down. Otherwise, your ass is gonna hurt.
I'm just looking at. I'm just trying to look for gypsies now. I just searched gypsy, and then the only thing that shows up is Gypsy Rose Blanchard. You remember that one chick who, like her mom, like fucked with her, like fucked her whole thing up, like it was that Munchausen by proxy shit. And then she killed it. Yeah, that's all I see when I search gypsy. So I guess I should search, what are they called? Romani? Yeah.
Roma.
Yeah.
That's the new PC term.
They're fucking gypsies. And there's some ugly fucking people, man.
Oh, yeah. I had to ask people in Hungary to help me identify gypsies because they kind of look identical to the locals. But then all of a sudden you sit and you notice like they always dress like really trashy. They're fat. They wear shirts that don't fit. The women are wearing all these weird low cut tops. Yeah, they're pretty ugly.
Oh, this is a kind of okay looking one. I don't know, man. Yeah, they're not attractive people. That's for fucking sure. They all kind of look like ugly dudes.
Well, that's what happens when you have a culture that has been based literally around stealing for like hundreds of years.
Well, like running around stealing is pretty fucking hilarious. But like, these are just some ugly fucking bitches.
Yeah, we're talking about a group of people that will like pull their kids out of school when they're 12 so that they could beg on the streets. Who will maim their own kids, like break their legs or whatever, so they can get extra disability from the government.
That's pretty fucking cool. Like, one, think of this. What are they going to learn in school? Not how to steal. Two, why do kids need legs? All they're doing is running around trying to get lost all the time.
There's a twisted logic to it because, again, the kid is disabled. They get more money from the government. It's not fun if you're a taxpayer, but nobody cares what taxpayers do anyway.
Yeah, if we're going like perfect world or what the fuck ever, like I wouldn't let those people in my country. Not a fucking chance. Oh,
yeah. Every do-gooder who's tried to take in gypsy immigrants has always regretted it. There was a case about 10 years ago where Canada decided to get all high and mighty. They were hearing about how gypsies were the victims of racist discrimination in Hungary and Romania. So they decided to take in a bunch of gypsy refugees. And then a couple of years later, they were literally putting those gypsies back on planes and sending them back to Europe because everywhere they settled, suddenly the rate of
okay, hold on,
particularly bike theft.
Hold
gypsies
on.
are stealing bikes for some reason.
Hold on, you gotta fix this internet thing. I'm gonna hold on.
Yeah, you don't. The gypsies. Yeah, every country that's taken in gypsy immigrants has regretted it. There was a case about a decade ago where Canada decided to get high and mighty and was like, all these gypsies are the victims of racist discrimination in Hungary and Romania. We'll take in some gypsy refugees. And then 2 years later, they were literally putting those same refugees on planes and sending them back to Hungary and Romania because the rate of bike thievery wherever they settled suddenly skyrocketed.
Wait, they sent them back because bicycles?
Bicycles. Gypsies really like to steal bikes for some reason. Like it's a fixation of theirs. And the Canadian government didn't even like inform Hungary and Romania of what they were doing. They just put the refugees on planes in the middle of the night and sent them back.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, it was also kind of rude, but you know.
Who gives a shit? I don't give a fuck about those dumb shithole trash countries. Who gives a fuck about them? You take your goddamn people back.
Well, no, well, I'm just talking about like the part of like, oh, we need to the whole complaint about how they were the victim of racist discrimination and then sending them back. It was like, gee, you wonder why nobody wants these people around.
Yeah, it's almost like people are, like racism didn't just spring up because people were like, ew, I don't like that their skin color. It's not that. It's because they steal bicycles.
The Gypsies actually have this rather hilarious justification for why they always steal. They claim that when Jesus was crucified, there was like a thief who stole one of the nails. And that thief the Gypsies claim that was the first Gypsy. And therefore, stealing is okay because it lessened Jesus' suffering.
Dude, I like how every race has their own, like, we was Kang's fucking bullshit.
We was thieves.
Yeah, like, they've got their own thing. They're like, nah, it's cool to fucking do it. I mean, yeah, we'll throw out one of those commandments there. Like, what are the ones that the white people have? What's that, like, Agartha bullshit?
Yeah.
Like, obviously the blacks have, like, the black Israelites and then, like, the Egyptian shit or whatever. Asians probably have to have their own thing too, right? Different Asians got to have their own fucking We Was Kang shit.
Well, there was a guy who led an uprising in China back in the 1800s who literally claimed he was the son of Jesus.
Good, man.
He was kind of like a proto-communist. Like all of his people like owned property and collective. They were all about killing landlords. They they gave equal rights to women. And the guy marched around the Chinese countryside causing trouble until the British put him down.
Well, I mean, you gotta do something,
Yeah, he was. They didn't really care about him until he started destroying all the opium. That was when the British got pissed.
Oh shit. Okay. Can you hear me? We're good. I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened with my computer. That was weird. That's cool. It's probably just gonna die or something. But yeah, no, that's good. I'm excited for that. Asian Jesus.
I think the Communist Party claims him as like a ideological forerunner.
Of course they do. Dude, commies are fucking some of the worst guys, I gotta say. I think.
Yeah, they're no good. They're kind of rude.
Yeah, and not in like the cool way, like not like in the ska way. It's like, oh, he's a rude boy. No, they're just pieces of fucking shit. What's going on the old battleground front of the riots? What's going on here? I haven't really read much. I know now that fucking dude that shot that Patriot Prayer guy, so one eyewitness, so take it for what you will, said that he didn't have a gun or anything like that. He was eating a gummy worm and had his phone, and the police just showed up and executed him. So of course the commies believe that entirely.
Wait! Eating a gummy worm?
Yeah.
Is that like the new Skittles?
Might be. Yeah. I mean, it just seems like why what's up with that weird fucking detail of like he was just eating a gummy worm, like that's an innocent thing that he was doing. Never mind the fact that
He was eating his friend's gummy worm.
Yeah, well, and never mind the fact that, like, he had, like, traded his son weed for a gun previous to, this string of gun crimes that he committed over the past few months before he fucking shot that guy. Ambushed the guy. They've got the fucking surveillance footage now. And, he, like, waited around the corner. This was not any type of self-defense situation at all. He knew exactly
it was as premeditated as you can get about the guy writing his plan down.
Yeah. I mean, it seems that's exactly what he was, he set out to do that. But yeah, now the fucking commies think that, like, for whatever reason, the U.S. Marshals, went and came and executed him because fascism or whatever.
Yeah, executed him. How terrible. Well, it's called resisting arrest.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he opened fire on fucking.
I love how not even his own family members like him. Like his sister, I think was asked to comment on his death and was like, "That's not exactly bad news that he's dead."
Well, that's a little bit sensational. It's been taken. If you listen to the audio, what she said was, "That's not exact. I wouldn't say that that's bad news. It's just more news." And then she went on to talk about how, like, basically she figured something like this would happen, because it's just been a fucking, been a rough few days for her about the whole thing. So it's like the tone and the context of that wasn't like she was saying, "Good, I'm glad he's dead." It was more like, "I'm not even surprised that this is, happened."
Apparently the guy was on some insane spiral. I mean, he got the fucking Black Power tattooed on his neck recently.
Yeah, that all happened really quickly. It was like back in May, I think they said he got that tattoo. And then he just real quickly he went from neck tattoo to gunned down by police in just like a matter of months. It's just fucking wild. Makes you wonder if there's like something else going on there. I mean,
you look at the faces of Bioleninism Twitter, where they're just posting pictures of all these Antifa dudes who get arrested. They all look like why are they always so physically deformed?
I think probably because of like sleep deprivation and drugs and, just being stressed out and shit all the time, I guess. Or maybe the lighting is like fucking bad. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's that, but like these people have like genetic mutations.
Some of them, yeah. There's a lot of real ugly motherfuckers, that's for sure. But
they're always fucking rich too.
Yeah, that's the weird part. Because I was gonna say you could say the same thing about like a lot of these fucking Trump people. I mean, there's some real, House of a Thousand Corpses looking motherfuckers, that's for sure. But yeah, the fact that a lot of these are fucking rich kids is really weird. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're true blue bloods and it's like inbreeding or something, like some weird pedigree fucking shit. I don't know. But yeah, there's some real weird looking fucking guys, that's for sure. Because, like, I'm an ugly guy, don't get me wrong, I mean, I was pretty when I was young, I was a younger guy in my 20s. Dude, I was fucking looking sharp, man. But now, I'm just a fucking, I decided one chin wasn't enough at some point, and I guess I'm never going back, right? I don't know what the deal is. I'm just, it's because I don't care about myself, and I'm slowly spiraling into, just a depressive alcoholic fucking state. I mean, this has been going on for years. It's counting down until I shoot myself. Everybody knows this, but I still look like a human being. Like I still look like a person.
You don't look like a genetic mutant. You don't look like some failed cloning experiment.
Right? I just look like a failed person. Like it's you can see the sadness in my eyes, it's like I'm you can tell that life didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But at no point are my eyes drifting just several inches apart. I mean, both of them are looking in the same direction. I don't You know, I got a broken nose, but you know, it's just a little crooked. A lot of these guys, I don't know, comb your fucking hair. I don't get it.
Hey, trust me, these people have to do way more than comb their fucking hair. Like they need to get a fucking, I don't know, facial surgery. Well, I mean, it goes back to like, the whole term bioleninism. Like these people are on this because they are fucking losers.
I guess I mean, a lot of them, their parents got fucking way more money than me. You know, that's the fucking interesting part. Like, since that the one thing, the 7 new African Black Panther Party people, the 7 guys and girls over in New York, I think they got arrested. Like, all of them are fucking, wealthy. Like, what are you doing?
All of them are wealthy, and they like again look fucking deformed. Well, they're not as bad as some of the other cases I've seen, but like, damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of that's the fucking lighting, because apparently one of them like had a modeling contract and shit, whatever that means. I don't know, but
well, fucking, we live in a world where Tess Holliday is a fucking modeling contract.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Is she dead yet?
No, she's still chugging along.
Chubbing
hasn't
along.
shoving along, oozing along.
Chubbing
Uh,
along, man.
Diabetes hasn't claimed her yet.
It's gonna get one of her feet eventually.
Well, then she can be the first morbidly obese disabled model.
Yeah, I mean that'll be her. That'll be her whole thing. I think it's funny, like because like you'll see, the people with like cerebral palsy or whatever, that are like, I'm a drag queen model, and it's like, oh man, autism claims another victim. But like, you don't want to tell people that are like confined to a wheelchair, like, hey, you'll never be a model. But at the same time, you're like, we can't open up the doors to this, Maybe you can model wheelchairs. I can't. There's just some things that you can't do. I mean,
Well, I mean, a while back you were on a kick of looking up hot girls in wheelchairs.
oh yeah, those are a thing. Those are a thing.
They could do that. Plenty of hot girls in wheelchairs.
Yeah, yeah. Hot girls in wheelchairs is fucking awesome. Just because it's like, they seem accessible. They're wheelchair accessible.
Yeah.
It's
Plus, best part about a girl in a wheelchair, she can't run away.
yeah. You can stab her in the legs, but
I
yeah,
was thinking about stabbing him with something else, but
a pin. You could just fucking prick her in the legs in the movie theater. She'll never know. She'll get out of there and be like, "Oh man, the seats must have, given me a rash." And I'm like, "Yeah,
their vaginas don't work, as do disabled guys' dicks, as we've discussed.
yeah, yeah." But no, I mean, you get the hot
Never
bitches,
forget that.
Yeah, you get the hot bitches in the wheelchairs, and that's just because it's like, I don't care who you are, man. If you're in a wheelchair, like, you've got to have kind of a low self-esteem, unless you're a guy, because the nurse will fuck you, according to every guy in a wheelchair. Which now I'm just mad about murder ball again. What a fucking gay thing to call that. Just call it fucking, cripple sports. Why you gotta come about? You like, oh well, I'm fucking badass. Murder ball. It's like,
Isn't it basically just dodgeball with fucking wheelchairs?
I think it's more like rugby and wheelchairs.
Dodgeball wheelchairs. Now that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, anytime that you could just throw anything at guys in wheelchairs, it'd be funny. And then just like, be like, your dick doesn't work. And they'll be like, yes, it does. Yes, it does. I had sex with the nurse. Like, all right, buddy. I'll bet you did. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, that's it. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't want to, like, dog on people in wheelchairs or whatever. But it's like, if you're fucking weird looking, I mean, you probably shouldn't be a model. Like, if you're, like, in one of those fucking motorized wheelchairs with, like, you got, brittle bone disease and shit. Like, it's like, you gotta stick to your own kind.
Gotta stay in your lane.
Yeah, because, like, I'm not trying to fucking play basketball, I'm 5'6" and, like, out of shape and white. Like, what am I good at? Oh, what am I good at? Well, not a lot.
Telling jokes.
I guess. Not even good at that. Oh, well.
You're good at being depressed.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I successfully, gain weight every year. That's cool. Oh, I'm really
You're good at being an alcoholic.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that I have some type of pretty severe stomach issues from my inability to quit drinking. That's good, right? Yeah, I'm good.
Bleeding ulcers, kidney stones.
Yeah. I'm gonna have all kinds of fucking health issues. That's good. I'm excited.
Hemorrhoids.
Yeah, I got all kinds of fucking troubles. Yeah. So I mean, you don't see me out there. I'm not trying to fucking, sell juice cleanses or anything like that. So I'm sorry. Like, you can't be a model. Why, But at the same time, I can't be like gross. Like you can't do that. It's a fucking dick move. So I don't know what we're supposed to do.
I'll be a dick.
No, man, like brittle bone disease is sad.
No, I wouldn't make fun of someone with brittle bone disease. No, I wouldn't do that.
I mean, I don't know. As long as you're not trying to be a drag queen. If you're trying to be a drag queen, then I think like all bets are off and I can make fun of you for whatever. I think that's fair. I think it's a fair trade-off.
Yeah, that's that's not forgivable.
Yeah. Then we got to make him eat Waldorf salad.
Ugh.
And ambrosia.
Even more and party cheese salad.
Yeah.
That's the coup de grace.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would think that that's a good fucking idea. That the pictures looked pretty bad.
Yeah, that kind of thing is why people, make fun of the South.
Yeah, that's why people go on shooting sprees.
Your Honor, I didn't want to shoot up that kindergarten, but the party cheese salad made me do it.
Yeah, just figured if this exists, I don't want these young kids to grow up in this world. Oh, man.
I'm looking at the pictures again, and ugh.
It's not good. Doesn't seem like a good thing,
Why would you cook something like that and not melt the cheese?
I just don't know why anybody would put all that together and go like, this is fucking so good, I gotta share it with the world and put my name on it. Let them know Aunt Myrna sent you.
Mekloff has been trying to disgust me permanently because he's always sending me videos of these horrible fucking concoctions.
A lot of them have to just be, jokes. Like, there's no way that they're not.
Trust me. We live in a country where people eat mayonnaise out of the jar.
Well, yeah, you take it out of the jar and you put it on something.
No. There's a famous picture of like an old lady just having an open jar of mayonnaise on the buzz and a spoon in it. It was just eating from the jar.
That's fucking awesome, actually. That's fucking sweet.
Let me see if I can find it.
That's fucking cool. Just like, I mean, if you're going to have dementia, you got to fucking rock it.
I found a whole bunch of pictures, actually. Apparently, this has become a trend.
Dude, a lot of those have got to be people just trying to take weird pictures. I guarantee it.
Here's the original. Let me send that to you.
Yeah.
Just on a bus.
That's fucking sweet, dude. She's fat as shit. That's hilarious.
Yeah, she's eating Kraft. No accounting for taste.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. That lady kicks ass.
I'm sure if she's still alive, which is is a very good chance that she won't, because this picture's got to be like 10 years old at this point. Can't be doing that no more. Can't be doing that on the bus no more.
I'm surprised that they even have buses now because of this shit. I'm surprised they didn't just entirely go fucking make the poor walk.
Because that would probably cause the death rate to skyrocket. Because like all these people exerting themselves would probably give themselves heart attacks.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't that kind of what they want? Like, I at this point, I think that's that would like. I'm surprised California hasn't done it because that would be like good. We can get that death rate up. We can make it look worse, and then we can win an election. How fucking funny is it that 100% at this point there is not going to be a second stimulus check for people?
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. People, I was gonna say getting evicted, but there's a fucking moratorium on that. People not being able to pay their bills, etc. But hey, the unemployment rate is doing well, so that's nice.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm never gonna forgive Trump for going along with this lockdown bullshit. But every asshole that got on TV and was just like, this is the biggest deal in the world and all of this shit, they should all be thrown in jail. I mean, it's fucking incredible. Because now it's just like, well, it's definitely going to be at least until after the election that all of this, and then it's like Fauci is like, oh, it's going to be probably till the end of next year, like this is just, it seems like this is going to go on until people finally, and I think people will snap and just start ignoring the rules. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? People will snap and start just ignoring the rules. I'm already seeing it here in Cincinnati. Over in LA County, even the police are like, yeah, we're going to let kids trick or treat, dude. Like, people are going to just snap on it. Like, it's never
going to go away.
You're a black-pilled faggot, believe me. The rules are too mundane and strange for people to not just...
You're calling me black-pilled?
Yeah, on something you don't know what you're talking about on this. People will slowly start just ignoring... Not in, like, places like California and New York. They're just fucking retarded, and they're going to live like this forever. But that's fine. But, like, in Cincinnati, the people here are just now ignoring the fucking rules at this point. Like, more and more I see every day walking around no fucking masks. Nobody's stopping them in any of these stores about the whole thing. This is done. It's over with. We've got articles of impeachment that are being brought up against the fucking governor here. People are tired of it already.
Well, that's nice, but I'd like to remind everyone that the 19th anniversary of 9/11 was yesterday.
Yeah, we all saw your fucking tweet, idiot. It's not the same, and people do remember that. People do remember that. Hey, we take our shoes off at the fucking airport. It's easy to go, this is going to be forever and all of that. That's what I thought too, until I slowly watched more and more people just go, fuck this fucking bullshit. In most places, I imagine that is happening. People are going, fuck this gay shit. Because they're not going to do it. People are just done doing it. Nobody believes in it.
Well, I'm happy to see people rising up against that. There's actually an anti-lockdown protest going on in Warsaw today.
Good. I didn't know that they were still locked down.
It's mostly lifted, but these are people these are like small business owners who are just sick of getting fucked by the government.
Yeah, we're seeing more of that, I mean, I don't know. The damage is not done being, done on people, but this one's not one that lasts forever. Now, the government coming around again and having a different reason for shelter in place and things like that absolutely is a thing they know they can do now, which is worrisome.
That's the point. That's the point I was trying to make. The government now knows that they can shove everyone into their homes, and there's not going to be much resistance.
Yeah, you say that, but look at it this way. How much resistance do the American people now have to any war at all? We learned our lesson with fucking Iraq and Afghanistan. Sucks we're still over there. Nobody wants to be there, But you got to have some type of exit strategy. Trump's been trying to get the troops out of there. That's all well and good. But, like, the American people are like, fuck no to every single war because of the Iraq thing. So we don't really put up much of resistance for airports, and there's nothing you can do about the NSA. Plus, we already knew they were doing that anyway. Now they just told us that they were doing it, and we all know about it. So like those were things that were already happening anyway. It's really, if you think about it, it's just the fucking airport crap that's fucking irritating. But I don't see this going on for as long as they would like it to go on. And I think that when the dust settles on this lockdown shit, more people than not, spare the coasts, New York, California, whatever. People are going to be really resistant to the whole fucking thing, which presents a problem of its own, doesn't it? Because like, what if there is some fucking airborne Ebola or whatever that goddamn, happens? People are just going to go, no, I remember the last one was fake. Well, then we all fucking die.
Well, that'll solve a whole bunch of problems, won't it?
I mean, I guess, but, I don't want my skin to melt off.
Yeah. Lock yourself in the house. We'll bring back the plague doctors with the masks.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, just, the Myrna industry will have a comeback. We'll just have all the dudes going around with the canes and whatnot. That would be pretty neat.
That would be cool. I'd be into it. But yeah, for real, like I don't see. It's becoming more and more of a mainstream opinion as well that the whole thing is bullshit. Which, how quickly did people start to go, the whole thing is fucking bullshit, versus how many years did it take after 9/11? Because like everybody was like, after 9/11 was like, fuck it, let's bomb the entire world. And that was a while. That went on for a while. This months. They could not keep this hoax going for very long at all before people were like, yeah, this is gay. Fuck this. So I don't know. I mean, it seems like if you want to cause a bunch of civil unrest, you would, try to lock people down in their homes. So I'm sure that the government and stuff is aware of that. So maybe they'll try it again to cause something like that. But like there's just two camps at this point. It's like either it's the most serious thing in the world or it's fucking fake and gay. You didn't really have that with 9/11 for, as quickly as we, had it with the COVID shit. Which is interesting. It makes me wonder why. I mean, I wonder if it's just the internet is, more common, or it's
public trust in government has eroded over the past 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a big combination of a bunch of stuff, but no, I don't think this lasts too much longer without some serious fucking resistance to it. And it starts with just people casually going, I'm not doing this shit anymore. And I'm seeing more and more of it. Like, people are just not fucking dealing with the shit.
I mean, that's good news. I mean, here in Serbia, people totally started ignoring the mask rule.
People started what? Going masko?
Ignoring the mask law.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like, because at this point, I think everybody's just kind of like, if I get it, I get it. I don't give a shit, Except for the whole group of people who are just like, they want to, the women who just like want to bake bread and drink wine and, stay inside and all of this shit.
And the work from home assholes.
Yeah.
I say that even though technically I am a work from home asshole. The podcast grifters.
Yeah, I can't believe people on the fucking right still believe this shit. That's the strangest thing.
They're getting paid by the government. They have to be. There's no fucking way that their conglomeration of beliefs makes sense.
I don't know, man. It's horseshoe theory. Everybody always called me an asshole when I said horseshoe theory is real, but I think it just is. It's not
really horseshoe theory. I mean, horseshoe theory is about the far left and the far right being identical.
They're pretty much identical.
Well, this is about the far right endorsing like the mainstream media.
Yeah, and what does the far left do?
Good point. Touche.
They're the same people. They're just like, I don't know. They're just assholes. But speaking of paid by the government, I just saw this. I have not read it. Did you see that tweet that I just sent to you?
Yeah, well, this is interesting. From the documents in the Floyd case, the defense is asking for any and all files pertaining to Floyd's What?
Yeah.
Floyd's cooperation as an informant for the Minneapolis police or FBI. George Floyd was a snitch. Damn. We all know what happens to snitches.
They get the knee on the neck. Oh, man. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. That boy howdy, does the rabbit hole go deeper and deeper? It's a fucking weird one.
Well, I've had the idea that the whole abolish the police thing or defund the police is about municipal governments trying to cover up police corruption. Because like Minneapolis is like, oh, we're going to get rid of the police. We're going to completely abolish the police department. They're going to, I'm sure they've got like a whole bunch of other corruption cases open. I mean, it is a big city after all. And getting rid of the department means they can just all shove that in a furnace and it goes away.
Huh. That's an interesting theory. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like, and it's also a way of these places trying to wriggle out of their pension liabilities.
Yeah.
Because all these fucking cities are going to go bankrupt because of pensions. And well, if you fucking get rid of the police department, well, you don't have to pay pensions no more.
Yeah, didn't like all of the Rochester police fucking resign?
The command staff.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? That shit's so weird. I mean,
Yeah, I know someone in Rochester. It's a city I'm very familiar with. There's fucking shenanigans going on.
it just seems weird. I mean, like, dude, at this point, like, I'm going fucking back to my libertarian roots, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, get rid of the police. We'll do private police. Let's do private police. Let's see how that fucking works out for everybody then. I'll pay a militia, and they'll be part of my private police force, and they will shoot you. And how's that? Is that going to be good? So there's no accountability? I'll just fucking, I'll pay a militia to help protect my neighborhood, and then they'll shoot at you whenever you come by and don't pay the toll, because we're going to make the roads toll roads. Fuck it. Let's go ANCAP, dude. Let's go fucking ANCAP then. You want to defund the whole fucking government? I don't care. Let's go ANCAP. Let's do it.
Let's do like the Druge and Star Control 2 and declare the air to be private property.
Yeah.
And if you're breathing my air, the penalty for that is being shot out into space.
Yeah. I mean, fine. Let's do it. Let's just fucking, pedal to the metal on this one, baby. Let's just fucking do it. I think it's funny that defund the police shit, though, has lost all goddamn steam. Now it's just rioters and people harassing, like, the upper middle class.
And Antifa starting forest fires.
Yeah, well, it's hard to say whether or not that was, like, that guy was a lib shit, but it's hard to say whether or not that was political. He's probably just a dumbass. Like, he just seems like a pretty troubled guy, as all of the Antifa people are. I don't know, because like one of them in Portland, like tried to light a hotel gas line on fire and shit. But it's like, he's probably just fucking crazy. It probably wasn't a political thing. He's just probably a nut. Because a lot of those guys are nuts in addition to having fucking shitty views. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, crazy people are the ones who are going out and starting shit. What a shock.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's if they, like if some Antifa dude goes and robs a liquor store, is it like Antifa terrorism, or is it just he's a fucking shitty criminal? Well,
I mean, it's like with the Rittenhouse thing, guy opens fire on a crowd of Antifa and he hits a pedophile, a wife beater, and the other dude.
Yeah. And, I mean, good shot, man. What a good shot.
That fucking dude who survived is whining on CNN.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to have had a gun. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this.
Well, I'm just laughing at his name. His name is Gage Grosskreutz. Gage, spelled Gaig. Now there's an NPR name if I ever heard one.
Yeah, I don't know. He gets on the thing and it's just like he acts like he wasn't going to murder that guy, like I mean, he put the gun to his head, and whether or not he was justified in doing so is up for debate, I guess. But, like, don't get on TV and cry like you still chased a guy and tried to kill him, and then you just
my bicep hurts so much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about this guy. He sounds like a dumb piece of shit. Like, sorry about your arm, fella. I mean, but I still stand by the fact that everybody in Kenosha, even before the riots, are fucking retards. it's just, I don't know. You get on CNN and fucking, like, oh, yeah, what a fucking victim.
Kenosha is not a desirable vacation destination or a place to live.
Yeah, I'd never even heard of it, but I could just, you could have said, like, what do you think of Kenosha, Wisconsin? And I'd go, it's probably filled with a bunch of assholes.
The only important thing there is, like, the huge cheese store or whatever that's barely in Kenosha. It's on the fucking highway.
That's everywhere in Wisconsin, though. Everywhere in Wisconsin has got a giant cheese store.
Yeah, but this place is awesome. It's got all kinds of curds, like exotic curds. It's got Wisconsin beer.
So it's like every gas station in Wisconsin.
Yeah, but it's huge.
So it's a big gas station in Wisconsin.
You don't like Wisconsin cheese? You don't like Wisconsin beer?
I didn't say that. I said that that's all Wisconsin is. I lived in Wisconsin. All it is fucking New Glarus beer and, cheese curds.
Yeah, and both those things are great.
Yeah, I didn't say they weren't great, Matt. I'm just saying that you can't throw a rock without finding it. Wisconsin's fucking sweet. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fucking awesome. But it's like, it's not, Kenosha's not special for being every town in Wisconsin.
Yeah, like I said, this place is huge, and most importantly, it's by the border. So you can go there, and then you can leave.
I guess. To where? Illinois? Yay! Like, this place is right in between Chicago and Milwaukee. It's like everywhere you turn, it's just shit. I will tell you, I wish I could buy it online. I'll bet I probably could somehow, but New Glarus beer is fucking awesome.
You cannot buy it outside of Wisconsin.
There's got to be a way.
There have actually been bars in New York City that have been fined for illegally selling New Glarus beer.
Wow. I'm going to send him an email, and I'm going to be like, listen, buddy, you're just going to have to hook me up with some fucking Fat Squirrel and some Happy Cow, and we're going to need to do it.
Yeah, they're pretty militant on this. Like, the bar, one of the bars in New York that was busted for selling New Glarus beer was like a bar that was trying to appeal to Wisconsin people who moved from Wisconsin, and they're like, nope, you're not in Wisconsin, you can't sell the beer.
That's fucking irritating. It's not Happy Cow. What is that? What's the Spotted Cow?
Yeah, Spotted Cow.
Spotted Cow. That shit's fucking incredible. Spotted Cow is like one of the fucking best beers. I have not had Fat Squirrel's really good too. I have not had New Glarus since I left Wisconsin. So like it's been like almost 10 years and I still think about that beer. I still think about that beer.
Yeah, I just looked it up. In 2009, a New York City bar was raided and fined for illegally selling Spotted Cow. In 2015, a bar in Maple Grove, Minnesota, also was caught illegally selling Spotted Cow after the establishment's owner allegedly purchased kegs in Wisconsin and took them back to Minnesota for retail sale.
Wow. I mean, I guess you're a business, so you can't do that. That makes sense. But it seems like there's got to be a way. I'm going to fucking get on Reddit. I'm sure Reddit has a beer exchange subreddit. They have to. And, because I'm going to be bummed. When I leave Cincinnati, I'm going to be bummed. Urban Artifact is an amazing fucking brewery. All they do is sours. But, they don't sell, really, anywhere else besides this area. I'm going to have to, load up on a whole bunch of it before I go. But I'll bet I could trade some fucking Urban Artifact for some fucking New Glarus with somebody on the internet. I would almost fucking guarantee it. I'll even throw in some cigars. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it also says here that for a brief period of time that the New Glarus was also sold in Illinois, but it was pulled from Illinois because the company was having difficulty meeting demand in Wisconsin.
Well, if anybody's listening to this and they're in Wisconsin, if you're into sours, I will fucking trade you some Urban Artifact for some New Glarus. I mean, let's do it. I would fucking love some Fat Squirrel and some Spotted Cow, dude. That shit is so good. Like I said, it's been 10 years, and I still remember those beers. is just fucking incredible.
Yeah, yeah. I last had Spotted Cow in like 2016. It is a great fucking beer.
It's fucking super good, dude. I mean, Wisconsin in general was pretty cool. Like I'll never forget the weirdest thing about it when I first moved there. I went to a bar and there was kids running around, like kids in the bar, and I'm like, the fuck is going on here? And it's like, oh yeah, you can just have kids in bars in Wisconsin. Also, you can 16-year-olds can drink with their parents as long as their parents are there. Like,
Well, I did hear a joke that from a friend years ago that a town is not legally allowed to incorporate in Wisconsin unless it has at least one bar.
dude, that might be fucking true. I mean, like, they've got so many bars. Like, it's so much drinking culture, which I guess like makes sense because the fuck else are you supposed to do in Wisconsin? Because I remember this was fucking wild to me. You know, it would be like, fucking April, May, June, and there's still snow from last winter piled up on the side of the road that just has not fucking melted yet. You know, it's like, oh yeah, how much? Well, we're getting 9 feet of snow. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. It's just snow, so much snow. It's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when the governor's lockdown order there was invalidated by the Supreme Court months ago, like within 45 minutes of the order being overturned, like bars were open in Wisconsin.
Oh, I'm not shocked at all. I mean, that's like that's the cool thing about Wisconsin is the drinking culture. Like those people, I get along with those people, you know, real well. Just because it's just fuck, man. Yeah, I forget how many it is, but you can legitimately have, I think, like 2 or 3 DUIs before it's like a really big deal. You know, it's like your first one, it's like, come on now. Second one, it's like, what are you doing, bud? Come on, man. You guys come here once, have a Pabst, and, you know, think about all this drinking and driving you've been doing, eh? And then, you know, by the third one, they're like, Larry, man, you gotta stop. Fourth one, they're like, okay, we gotta send you to jail. This is it. Yeah, it's a ridiculous fucking state. Like, just all they do is just fucking drink. You know.
Yeah, I you know, if I move back to the U.S., like Wisconsin would probably be one of the states I'd consider living in. Like, I fucking love Wisconsin.
Too much snow, man. It's just too much snow.
My hometown has too much snow. Like, Wisconsin's nothing.
I mean, dude, it gets to like negative 40 degrees. Like, that's just, it's retarded. That's too much.
It gets like negative 80 out in like the North Dakota. Trust me, negative 40 is nothing.
Fuck that, dude. Like, fuck that. Like, I'll never forget seeing, you know, the bank thing. It's just like, oh, negative 40. I'm like, this is dumb. This is dumb as shit. You know, I don't like that. I fucking, like, it gets too cold here. You know, I'm not a big fucking baby about it like Erica is. Like, if she sees snow, she just fucking has 1,000 periods. But, like, it's true. Like, it's fucking, it's like, it's annoying. She's like, snow. And I'm like, it's just snow. It's fucking horrible, but it's just snow. You know,
it won't hurt you.
Yeah.
You can even touch it. It won't hurt you.
Yeah.
You can make snowballs. You can make snowmen.
I mean, I wish she'd grow a pair of fucking snowballs and just kind of get over it. Like, it's, you know, it's not the end of the fucking world. It's not like it's negative 40, you know. It's like, it makes me want to fucking drive her to Wisconsin and like be like, we're going on a road trip, and then like blindfold her the whole way or whatever, and they just drop her off in Wisconsin in the middle of the winter and go, so that's snow. See you back home.
Just hit her with some chloroform and shove her in the trunk.
Yeah, I mean, something like that. You know, something super illegal.
Hey, babe, here's a new mask for you when you go out to work.
Yeah, you know. It's like, you know, I don't think the people in Wisconsin really care about the fucking mask laws, because you gotta goddamn wear a mask in Wisconsin when you go outside because it's fucking cold. You know, you get the whole fucking, you know, like, you gotta wear fucking ski gear to go anywhere and shit. So it's horrible, you know, and you get used to just driving on ice. You know, just everything is ice. They try to, and it destroys your fucking car. from all the salt that they put on the roads. Just the side of everybody's cars all fucking rusted out and shit all the time. I mean, it's fucking rough, dude. I don't know. I like it. I like the drinking, you know. I mean, it's a neat little alcoholic fucking state, that's for sure. But good God, it's just it's so much snow and fucking just terrible.
Oh, come on. The snow in Wisconsin's not that bad.
Yeah, 9 feet of snow is pretty bad.
No. Syracuse gets like 12 feet.
Okay, Syracuse also seems like a place that I would hate.
You would hate it.
Yeah, I just, you know.
Because it doesn't have the drinking culture.
Yeah, so it's just a shittier version of Wisconsin. They're like, yeah, we don't even have cheese or beer. We're just gay. Like, oh, okay, this sucks.
Yes, and it's lake effect, so snow too. So it's not like the happy, fluffy, snow that dusts off easily. It's like basically one step away from ice.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yes. Digging your car out of 4 feet of snow at like 5 a.m. just so you can make it to work on time. Not fun.
Ugh, yeah. No, fuck that. One thing I always thought was funny in Wisconsin was when it would hail. Just giant pieces of hail. Just watching cars just get fucking destroyed. I thought was really funny. It's just tunk. It's just denting the shit out of people's cars. You hear a fucking windshield just crack. You're like, oh, fuck. That shit was funny to me. I don't know. But outside of that, fuck that noise, dude. That sucks. Is there any place that is good? Because, like, obviously I'm trying to move to Florida. Gonna wait until at least after the election to do that because I want to vote for Mr. Donald J. Trump, who I think is gonna get Ohio. But I feel bad if it's like, and it comes down. Donald Trump by 1 vote did not win Ohio. Biden will take Ohio, and I'd be like, shit, I moved too early. But, like, even Florida sounds fucking terrible, because it's not like I'm moving to Miami. Like, even Florida just sounds fucking terrible. It's humid. I mean, I can't wait to play golf. Like, that's the only thing I'm looking forward to is, like, playing golf. But technically I could play golf here. But I don't want to play golf with white people. I want to play golf with Jewish people.
Florida has alligators. Fuck no.
Yeah, I don't like that idea at all. Those scare the shit out of me, man. You ever see one of them, like, get a dog or something? Oof. I don't want to be that dog.
The only thing good about alligators is alligator steaks.
Oh, I guess people do eat alligator, huh?
Yeah. I haven't had it, but it's probably pretty good.
I don't know. I mean, wouldn't it kind of be like, I don't know, like a snake or something?
Snakes aren't so bad.
I don't know. I never had snake, but yeah, it just seems like because it's a reptile. It just seems like eating a reptile would be weird.
No, as long as it's properly cooked, it's like I'm not gonna be eating. I'm not gonna be biting the head off of a fucking frog.
Yeah, you gotta put some garlic oil, garlic. Put it in garlic butter and fry it up, and you'd probably be good.
But yeah, Florida turns me off just because it's hot all the fucking time. I can't stand hot weather.
See, I like warm weather, man. Like sometimes
I like warm weather, not hot weather. Like warm for me is like 50, 60 degrees.
Fahrenheit?
Yeah, Fahrenheit.
50, 60 degrees is cold.
How is that fucking cold?
That's cold. That's jacket weather.
Yeah, jacket weather is awesome.
No, but that's not warm. That's just jacket weather. That's comfortable. I'm fine with that. 50's a bit cold, dude. 60's still a little cold, but you can get away with a jacket. 50, you're seeing your fucking breath.
Oh, come on. 50 is not that bad.
50's cold.
Below 50 is bad.
50's cold, dude. Like I think the best optimal fucking temperature is like, I don't know, probably 72 to 74. But, I'll deal with like 85 is like usually over 85 is where I'm like, okay, it's getting a bit fucking hot in here.
Yeah, I mean that's what I like. That's what I liked about like Hungary because like the temperature's like 50 to 70 degrees like the entire year.
see, 50's cold. That better be like winter,
That is winter.
Okay.
That's winter in Hungary and Georgia, the country. Like I've never I think it snowed once in Georgia when I was there, and it was gone the next day.
Yeah. See, I don't know. It's 50's just a bit cold. I one of the funniest things, and I mean, fuck, I was cold as shit too. I think one year, I forget what year, but it was like fucking 45 or something, 42, something like that in LA. And people were out, giant coats, gloves, hats, like it was the fucking apocalypse.
Oh man. Yeah, like, the Southerners fucking freak out over cold weather, right? It's like it's always fun. It's like, oh, you damn Yankees, we gonna get you. The South's gonna rise again. Oh my God, it's 40 degrees out. Whatever shall I do?
Man, fuck the South. If anybody's listening in the South, I will trade you nothing because you have nothing I want.
And those idiots, as soon as there's a light dusting on the snow, people start crashing their cars, fucking everywhere.
Yeah, you don't even need that in Cincinnati for that to happen. That's just what people do. Like, I'm pretty sure one thing you learn if you were to go to the driving school here, they're like, all right, so for the next portion, we're gonna okay, cool. You pass the running the red light portion. That's great. Just blow through red lights. Ignoring stop signs. You did stop a little, but I'm proud of you. Your instincts kicked in. You blew right through it. Now we're going to go into rear ending. All right, so it's very important that you speed up directly into somebody, and make sure that when you hit it, that your car blocks both lanes of traffic on the freeway. It's very important that you do this.
Bonus credit if you forget to look behind you when you're changing lanes, because you got to go somewhere important and you can't check to make sure that there's nobody in the lane next to you when you're changing lanes.
Turn signals. Have you taken them out of your car yet? They are illegal here. They're the worst fucking drivers here, dude. So, like, obviously when it rains or snows, it's even worse. Like, every time it rains, I'm like, I wonder how many people died today. Like, it's bad. Erica didn't believe me either. And people here just run across the street in the middle of the night in all black, and everyone is black. So it's like, it's a fucking nightmare. All people do here is eat chili on spaghetti and run through the fucking streets and crash cars. Like, it's fucking dumb.
So it's like the scene in Pumpkinhead 2 where like the teenagers run over the blind old lady who's crossing the street in the middle of the night.
Or I Know What You Did Last Summer, or any other horror movie that started like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, except the real horror is that Cincinnati is 48% black. So, I mean, it's a fucking nightmare. Like, I think it's hilarious that, like, what Cincinnati is known for is just like, oh, we put chili on spaghetti, and like a couple sports teams that haven't won anything as far as I know for a long time. It's a fucking nightmare of a place. And the thing is, people here like love it. That's the thing too, is people in Cincinnati grew up in Cincinnati and have just lived in Cincinnati, are never going to move. Like, people don't ask what college, like small talk, people will say like, what college did you go? Like, where'd you go to school? Talking about college. Here, they mean what high school. They straight up mean what high school did you go to? And the fact that, people just assume that you've lived here your whole life. They'll just talk about it like, directions or whatever. Oh, back where this place was 20 years ago or whatever. And it's like, no, I don't know. I don't know where that, I use a GPS to get around because I don't care about anything here. It's just wild. Like, it's a wild place, which is different than, any of the other places that I've lived where people actually move there. So you don't just assume that somebody, grew up there. But here, everybody just assumes you've been here your whole fucking life. It's really bizarre because it's like, it's a shitty place and nobody wears a shirt. That's a fucking issue. I see so many shirtless people. I haven't seen them as much recently. But like summer, you're not finding shirts. It's fucking bizarre. I don't like this place.
Now I'm just visualizing like shirtless people walking around in masks.
Shirtless people with and they're shoving Skyline chili into the mask. You know, it's
They just pull it out a little bit and they shove it in the mask and they just like a horse with a feed bag.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and like, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking fucking Skyline chili because that shit is delicious as fuck. I fucking love Skyline, but I don't know. I mean, that is the only thing I'm gonna miss about Cincinnati, and my mom lives here. Like, it's just Skyline. It's a nightmare. It's also not as bad as Erica makes it out to be. She like has it in her mind that for whatever reason Florida is so much better than Ohio. I'm like, it's just the same people. It's the same people, different weather. It's just the same fucking people. Nobody there is smart.
Well, what the hell does what the hell does Florida have to offer in terms of, I don't know, cuisine? Well, I know they got the stone crab claws, which I am dead set on acquiring, but
I don't know. They don't have Skyline. I know that. They have Publix. And then I guess they have some Wawas down there. You know, like if you're fucking white trash as fuck, then like maybe that's a selling point.
yeah, Wawa is pretty good.
I don't think I've ever had Wawa. I like Sheets. Sheets is
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
delicious.
yeah. Sheets and Wawa are pretty good.
Yeah, they're basically the same thing. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like unless you're just white trash as fuck, I really don't see or really rich. I don't see what Florida really has to offer. I'm just going down there to fucking retire. Like that's it. Like I'm getting white slacks. I'm gonna fucking start golfing, and that's just what I'll do. Like I'll get a fucking sales job. I'll probably work that for 20 years and then retire early and live off of whatever fucking ETFs I put all my fucking money in.
Okay, yeah, I looked up the weirdest cuisine in every U.S. state, and the weirdest cuisine in Florida is what I said it was. It was alligator.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, there's so many of them that you think. Well, see, that's what scares me about the golfing, because I see all these alligators on these golf courses. I don't want to run into an alligator. I don't like them. They're bigger than me.
Just drive and hit a golf ball right down its throat, and it'll choke, and then you can just take it home and skin it and have some alligator burgers.
I would like to have an alligator suit.
Yeah. Skin the, you can skin it and you can make the soup.
Yeah, and then I'm going to keep the head and I'm going to wear it as a hood, and then I'll be the alligator and I'll go on golf courses.
I'm just visualizing you rising out of like the swamp and like someone hits a golf ball in your face.
Yeah, dude, like what's his name from the fucking A-Team? Just pop up and be like,
or like Metal Gear Solid 3.
yeah, dude, I'll just be an alligator. Dude, oh man, Gator Bryden? Oh my god, I want to be Gator Bryden. That'd be fucking sweet. Dude, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's like, people are like, oh, you're moving to Florida. Why are you moving to Florida? Oh, I'm going to be an alligator. What? You mean, what? You got, like, the college team, the Gators? Are you talking about you got a job working for the college? Or? No. I'm gonna be an alligator. I'm gonna be an alligator. I'm gonna hang out on golf courses and scare old Jewish men. Oh, good. Well, we don't talk to Bryden anymore. Oh man, you know what's fucked up? Whatever that team is, the fucking Gators, right? They've got a chant that they do where they go Gator bait. So they say Gator bait. Do you know where Gator bait comes from? Do you know what Gator bait is? I don't know why this hasn't been caught on. Like, it's eventually the woke people have to get to this. Do you know what Gator bait is?
I do not.
Oh boy. All right. So Gator bait. There's like a whole line of, like old toys and posters and things like that. Gator bait was feeding black children, small black babies, to alligators to lure them to kill them.
What?
Yeah, look it up, dude. Look it up. Let me see.
That's like some Tariq Nasheed shit.
It's an old thing. Let's see, Gator. Yeah, see, that's just this University of Florida thing. Oh no, one of the first ones. Yeah, the first images. If you just search gator bait, like just Google image search gator bait, it's got black babies, and alligators, and there's like a whole thing, and there was a whole, whether or not it was true, I don't know. Whether or not they ever did it. I mean, I would imagine somebody, has had to have done it at some point. Because everything awful in the world has happened at least once. But, yeah, there's like a whole line of like toys and shit like that. It's really fucked up. But yeah, that's a piece of racism that like I don't hear people ever fucking bring up that I know about. Like, I'm a fucking expert at racism.
That is some obscure fucking racism.
I know, dude. I mean, like, see, people don't realize this, but like in school I took a sociology of race and ethnicity class. All right, that's where I learned about like Bamboozled, which is a fucking excellent movie. I know about racism. All right, I know it in and out. I'm an expert. That's why I'm allowed to say the N-word. I've earned it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like lawn jockeys, in terms of the obscure racism that's still acceptable.
Well, like, one that doesn't get thrown around a lot, moon cricket.
My friend uses that term all the time.
Well, you know why, you know where the term comes from, right?
I don't.
Old slave days, because the slaves would sing at night. So they call them moon crickets. Dude, I know my slurs, all right? And I know more about fucking the history of race and all of this shit than your average Antifa. I fucking guarantee it. So I am allowed to say the N-word. Oh, speaking of which, did you see the I forget where this was. Did you see the video of the white BLM guy who did a soft A at some guy because he was mad at him, and then some guy caught him on camera, and then he's like, you don't know the difference between the ER and the soft A. You never listen to rap music, all of this. Like, he clearly, like, in the heat of moment, got caught saying this and then, like, had to argue his way out of it.
I did not see that.
Oh, man.
But that sounds hilarious.
I gotta find it for you. It's the funniest bullshit in the world. Somebody fucking posted it on the forum, and I was like, this is incredible. It's been making the rounds on Twitter and shit. Absolutely fucking incredible. Because the guy clearly just got caught. It just slipped out. And this fucking other nerd catches him and is like, excuse me, what did you say? It's fucking beautiful, man. All of these people get so goddamn bent out of shape over bullshit. But I'm waiting for the woke crowd to find out that the, gator bait chant is problematic.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun day when it happens. You want to wrap the show up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, sure. Just some quick news. My Mentor Death by Leslie D. Soul is out now. You can go and buy it at terrorhousepress.com. It's on sale this weekend for 33% off. Go check it out. Our next book, 6 to 6 by Mather Schneider, will be out on September 25th. Hoping to have him on the show next week. It's a memoir of his taxi driving days. Super fun, great book. Fantastic, and Matt's a fucking hilarious guy. So check that out when it comes out. My Mentor Death is out now. Anyway, Bryden, anything you want to plug?
Oddly enough, yeah. So on the 15th, Tuesday the 15th, if you were ever subscribed to the Right to Bryden RSS feed, stay subscribed to that. Doing a new thing. It's called I Love You Beer. Well, it's actually called Bryden Proctor Presents I Love You Beer with Bryden Proctor. But it's if you ever like the D live streams, it's kind of like that, except a little less visual and more, audio based. So you can go to it'll be you go to righttobryden.com, brydenproctor.com, any of that shit. It'll be on the YouTube thing. I'm gonna upload it there, but I don't know what time, but I'll be streaming it on D Live. But yeah, it's trying to do the old audio thing again. It's been a year. On the 15th, it will be an entire year since the last Right to Bryden episode. So it'll be fun. Hopefully, this will be a fun thing. Different type of thing. It's a different type of thing. It's not as political, I guess, as the other thing. But it should be good. If you like the D Live streams, then it is basically that. Except now it's in audio form, and you don't have to be there since none of the D Live streams are ever saved. These were ones that'll be saved, and you can listen to at any time.
You can cherish them forever and ever.
Yeah. You don't have to be there to hear them, so you're not missing out on anything. That'll be good, and maybe I'll do 2 or 3 of those before I don't use the internet again for a month, because I'm gonna be 33 on Thursday, and
happy birthday.
Yeah, I guess I'm always really depressed about that, because it's like, cool, I'm older and I've accomplished nothing. So it's tough being a fucking loser and aware of it. Like, I wish I was a loser like everybody else and, not aware of it. Those people are fucking lucky. They think they're doing important shit. And, I'm just painfully aware that everything I do is meaningless. So every year is worse, and I get fatter, and I'm pretty sure I have early onset stomach cancer. So it's a nightmare.
Hey, I love you, beer. It will entertain the masses. So yeah, go check that out.
Tens of people will listen to this.
Oh man, that's still a funny joke. Did you ever listen to what was it? Too Beautiful to Live?
No.
Yeah, they had that joke about, they called their fans the Tens because they had tens of listeners.
Good for them. Also, yeah, good. Nothing I've ever said or done is original. Sweet. That's awesome.
A note of hope. But yeah, check Bryden out on D Live. Check out I Love You Beer when it starts up, and his website and all that stuff will be in the show notes. You can, of course, find me at mattforney.com, and all of my stuff is in the show notes. And that'll do it for this episode of Terror House Radio. Go visit Terror House magazine at terrorhousemag.com every day. Our books are at Terror House Press, terrorhousepress.com. You can follow our social media links in the description, and you can always find past episodes at terrorhouseradio.com. Terror House Radio is produced by Bryden Proctor and presented by Jug. Intro music by Meme Extremist. Illegitimate non-coveruntum. Tell the bastards grind you down. I'm Matt Forney with Bryden Proctor, and we are out.